we have a cookie assortment for you today that is so delicious. My husband had them. He thought it was the perfect chocolate chip cookie. And when I told him they were organic and gluten-free, you should have seen his jaw completely drop down to the floor because these are truly delicious. They're called Ginnybakes. And before I go into the flavors, I want to introduce you to Ginny Simon, who is the baker and the founder of Ginnybakes. And she's also the mother of 4 boys and has always wanted to live very healthfully. It is so nice to have you on the air. This woman is a complete doll.
I do. What an honor this is. Thank you.
This is very exciting for us too because we're always looking for more healthful options that are delicious. So let me tell you about your 4 flavors quickly and then we'll have Ginny go into her story. What you're getting are a total of 48 cookies, 12 each in the coconut oatmeal bliss, the chocolate chip love, the chocolate chip oatmeal bliss, and then the chocolate chip macadamia love. And again, they're all gluten-free and organic. So tell us a little bit about how you started. You never intended on baking cookies for everybody.
First, I have to tell you, I'm so impressed you got all the names right. I sometimes don't always get the
Believe
names
me,
right.
I study because these cookies are so delicious. I know their names.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm the mom of 4 boys, and I absolutely love being a full-time mom. And then all of a sudden, they started going off to school, to college, and I was like, oh my God, I'm going to become obsolete. And I was panicked. And I have a love for organic living, for good, clean fuel, for exercising and living beautifully. And I went back to school. I became a holistic nutritionist. One thing led to another. I had all these clients that were gluten intolerant. And I said, okay, I'm going to start something for them. And they wanted me to bake. And I said, no, I'm going to do bake mixes. And my husband said no. And when you say no, I do something.
Exactly. When the husband says no, you're more determined than ever.
Power of a woman.
And look at all of the cookies that you're getting here. Again, it is a total of 48 cookies, 12 in each of the boxes. So is there one that you would like to start with that you think is your favorite?
I have to tell you, I love my coconut oatmeal bliss.
Coconut oatmeal bliss.
I do.
Here. And so why? Why is this one of your favorites?
Well, I'm going to tell you, I'm over the top for it. It has organic gluten-free flour, but it has organic shredded coconut, walnuts, raisins.
So real coconut.
I tell you, like over the top, melts in your mouth, the coconut, the walnuts, the raisins. It's like, it's moist, it's chewy, it's, I just love it. I just love it.
Seriously, considering there is nothing artificial in any of these cookies, that consistency, that slight chewiness that you love to have from an oatmeal cookie, that moistness, that fresh flavor. I've never tasted anything like it.
Thank you.
And it's gluten-free.
Thank you.
And they're kosher, so everybody can enjoy these. So that's just one of the flavors that you're getting. Then the next one, let's go with the classic chocolate chip love.
The chocolate chip love is really, it's just over the top with a lot. Pack them in of dark chocolate chips, creamy, delicious, over the top, melt in your mouth. But just the sweet, simple, also like a little tiny sea salt background flavor that just calls you back again and again. And look at all the chocolate chips we put
loaded.
in. I load them.
I mean, look, here's just one of the cookies that I have right here. You can see I just grabbed this right off the tray that was in front of me. They are loaded with chocolate chips. You don't have to search for them in this cookie assortment. I mean, that's pretty fantastic. And look at how moist and beautiful they are. Gluten-free, organic ingredients. So if you're a mom like I am, and you want to be able to treat your kids and yourself to something really yummy once in a while and not have to feel guilty about it, this is an excellent way to go about it. Because I know a lot of people may have tried doing things sort of like the natural organic way, and baking is hard. Number one, doing it in this way is even harder, and the fact that they're so delicious blows my mind.
Oh, you know what? You are so kind.
Oh,
thank you. You know what? We have a huge following of them because there's nothing artificial. They taste great. You can feel great about it. You feel great about feeding your kids it. It's just good. It's healthy. It's good, clean fuel.
So we talked about that before the show. Clean fuel, a mindful indulgence, because we all should really indulge ourselves once in a while, but do it in that mindful way. So that brings me to the third flavor, which is the chocolate chip oatmeal bliss.
So the chocolate chip oatmeal bliss, what I did is I took out the raisins and the walnuts for our chocolate lovers.
Yes.
But this is our #1. People just love this background flavor on it.
I love chocolate with oatmeal.
I took out the raisins and I took out the walnuts and I put in chocolate. What do you think?
You know what? Your chocolate is so creamy.
It's dark.
It's dark and it's creamy and delicious and just the right amount of sweetness. all these cookies have a sweetness to them. They're not like syrupy, overly sweet like you find in a lot of the cookies that you find in your grocer's freezer, but they're not unsweetened. Because I think a lot of people, when they think about organic and gluten-free things, think, oh, they're not going to taste very good. These are so delicious. That's one of the reasons the buyer had sent me a sample of these. And I know it's a Day of Host favorites, and I know these are new, but I wanted them to be in this show today. So I really hope that you pick them up because you get 48 cookies for $37.24, not a penny in shipping and handling because it's already included. And this, I think, is my favorite flavor because I am such a fan of macadamia nuts. So talk about the chocolate chip macadamia.
So let me tell you, I am too. All of these, I have to be very honest, I'm very selfish. I made all the cookies exactly the way I want.
You want them for you.
So whatever I like is what you guys get. So these have real big chunks of macadamias, and they're super, super crunchy, and the chocolate chips are over the top, and it's just a rich chocolate chip macadamia nutty, just over the top.
That macadamia nut adds such an amazingly buttery, special flavor to this cookie. So let me remind you, you are getting a total of 48 cookies in each of these flavors. So again, it is 12 in the coconut oatmeal bliss, 12 in the chocolate chip love, then 12 in the chocolate chip oatmeal bliss, and then the chocolate chip macadamia love. Brand new, over 400 ordered. They're organic, they're gluten-free. We have a finite amount of these to go around, so if you want them, check them out on QVC.com. Ginny, it's such a pleasure to have you on the air.
So much.
You're a complete delight.
What an honor, thank
you.
So
stay on the air right now if you want to pick those up, because you don't even need to tell anybody they're actually good for you, because they'll never know they're that good.